following is an exclusive presentation of the Wide World of Horses. Visit us at wideworldofhorses.com. They're living symbols of our nation's spirit. Wild, free, and eager. They're unbranded, unclaimed, and come with an attitude. They're pure, untouched by human hands. They are the survivors. But for the next 100 days, teachers, policemen, cowboys, and even financial advisors who dream of taming these rowdy and feisty living legends will have a chance to do so. Their reward, $25,000. And the claim that they have trained the toughest horse of them all, the Wild Nevada Mustang. A 100 horses. 100 trainers. 100 days. This is the Extreme Mustang Makeover.
Welcome to Extreme Mustang Makeover. I'm Dr. Tom Lenz. Over the next few weeks, we're going to bring you a unique competition that features part of our horse heritage, the Wild Nevada Mustang. No one knows exactly when the relationship first started between man and the wild horse. But for hundreds of years, untamed, untrained horses have lived on public rangelands in America. Since 1973, however, the Bureau of Land Management has been charged with the task of having these unprotected horses adopted to qualified people willing to care for them.
These are wild horses and burros that have roamed in the western United States for centuries. Really, ever since the Spanish arrived here and reintroduced the horse to the North American continent, you've had other breeds of horses that have come and moved west with the pioneers and with the cavalry and many other sources, and have sort of bred together to create what is the unique breed that we know as the American Mustang. Well, Mustangs are renowned for their strength, their versatility, their speed, their agility, their intelligence. If you want a horse that's really well-rounded, adapted for pretty much any kind of use that you might put it to, the Mustang is ideal.
But can a wild Mustang really be trained and domesticated? That's what the Extreme Mustang Makeover is all about. For the next 100 days, 100 horsemen and women, professional and amateur from every walk of life, will compete by training random wild Mustangs for competition and to show exactly what a wild Nevada Mustang can become. It's the Extreme Mustang Makeover.
It is so fun. We all want to get back into that little place in our life that is so free from rules and regulations and guidelines and just be free. And what a wonderful way for us to experience that than through our time spent with these wild Mustangs. It's unbelievable. They have the spirit and the tenacity that we strive for as human beings. And to be able to spend quality time with that is it's breathtaking.
So who are these people who think they can tame a wild horse? Wild animal means Mr. and Mrs. It's no big deal. It's just a horse. The fun begins when Extreme Mustang Makeover returns.
Are you interested in adopting one of the Mustangs you've seen on Extreme Mustang Makeover? Well, you can. Following the competition on Saturday, September 22nd in Fort Worth, Texas, the participating Mustangs will be available for adoption to the public on Sunday, September 23rd at 10 a.m. The competition and adoption will take place at the Will Rogers Equestrian Center Watt Arena. During the competition, watch these trained Mustangs as they're judged on conditioning, groundwork, and a horse course. This is a unique opportunity to provide a home for a living legend, an American Mustang.
Dr. Larry Matheny specializes in performance horses like Sherry Servy's Tin Man. He recommends Daily 72.
For optimal health, all horses, competing or not, need plant source minerals that are quickly absorbed before they're passed through as waste. Daily 72 ionic minerals are immediately bioavailable. And that's why I've recommended Daily 72 for thousands of horses.
Get a free sample of Daily 72. Call 800-471-1522 or visit daily72.com.
Welcome back to Extreme Mustang Makeover. Since 1971, the Bureau of Land Management has been responsible for the care and welfare of these beautiful animals. All of the horses in this competition are wild Nevada Mustangs.
Ready? No, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, no, no, 1.
Slow down, slow down, slow down. Well, the number one thing is that we looked at through the selection process was the ability to train a horse. Has the trainer worked with Mustangs in the past? Proximity and feasibility to them and their determination of getting here. The recommendations were huge.
These are the trainers that are probably
they're not in
going to
order.
be introduced
We
to
have-
their first Mustang.
Well, she's got everything. Yeah, these are all, yeah, some of them haven't ever seen a Mustang, but they're going to do this, and I think it's awesome. Because it'll give them a whole sense of what a real horse is all about.
100 trainers from 30 different states were selected based on experience, competitive involvement, references, and their ability to meet all BLM facility and trailer requirements. More than 220 individuals applied for the opportunity to participate in the contest.
This person we're waiting for Pat to
facilities.
get here because he lives right across the street.
And this gal, we still haven't.
Yeah, I have a call in to Kathy. I'll call her again later.
All right.
It really came down to what their ability was, if they've worked with the Mustang in the past, if they're excited about working with the Mustang in the future, and their references. So these are people that we think have really great potential and are going to do great in our competition. We have Mary Lee Brighton.
This chick has done everything under the sun that you can think of with horses and without. She does yoga, she does horses. I mean, we're talking well-rounded here.
This lady comes to us from California and she seems really cool. Her name is Stacy McGrady. She is a mounted patrol officer, which I think is so cool, and she does a tremendous amount in her community for the horses. She's got a beautiful facility. She always shines as a leader, is what her reference says, so I think she's going to be a really fun face in our competition. Very cool. Tom King, he's from Winnemucca, up there in Mustang land. He is just very much involved in Mustangs. He works with Mustangs. His references just say that he really works a lot with Versatility Ranch.
I'm looking at their facilities. I want to make sure that people take them home. They've got a facility to hold a wild horse. You know, the last thing we want is one of these horses to get out or for the people to get in the bind. So that's kind of my main goal. I feel these guys have sorted them, but that's what I want to look, make sure that they do have adequate facilities when they get home.
It was really fun going through the process. We've got to see people from all walks of life, from English dressage backgrounds to Western to cattle ranchers to people that only work with Mustangs to people that have never worked with Mustangs. So it was it's been a really fun process to see how many applicants are interested in doing this and the diversity of each applicant.
They've come from the rangelands that have been driven and corralled at this Reno, Nevada facility. It's here where BLM staff begin their care by matching horses with those who are qualified to adopt them.
The adoption program, which we're involved in, is an important management tool that we use because we periodically have to remove horses from the range to keep those populations in balance. And of course, the objective of the adoption program is to take those animals and find good homes for them.
6 years ago, the adoption of wild Mustangs caught the eye of the folks at Colbert Ranch. Never ones to just sit and watch, the family saw an opportunity to help and create the Mustang Heritage Foundation. Today, the nonprofit organization is dedicated to facilitating successful adoptions for America's excess Mustangs and burros.
We've got to do something for these horses, whatever it be. And I really think that through these types of experiences like the Extreme Mustang Makeover, we can have a positive impact on, number one, the perception of a wild horse, and number two, they get to see their mobility and their strength and see that, yeah, they can be pretty darn good companions and partners in whatever element that you're going to use the horse in.
The top scores she could get. Look at this completed application.
She's done, but she's a little, she's a little odd, but there are odd people that do well. And
We have 91 yeses. 91 yeses. We need 9 more. We have 100!
100 trainers from across the country travel to meet their challenge for the next 100 days. We'll meet the contestants and their Mustangs and see who has a chance to win $25,000 in prize money when we return.
We're a little excited.
West Nile virus is still a deadly threat for virtually every horse in America. Protect your champion with West Nile Innovator, the original West Nile virus vaccine. West Nile Innovator has been proven safe and effective, with more than 20 million doses administered coast to coast. Ask your veterinarian for West Nile Innovator today. From Fort Dodge Animal Health, the official vaccines of the American Quarter Horse Association.
Nothing's better than sharing a cup of hot coffee with an old friend. You have a lot in common, a way of life, family, horses, and the ranch. When an old friend arrives, you can't help but stop what you're doing and sit for a spell. For nearly 75 years, readers have considered Western Horseman magazine to be a friend of the family because no other magazine captures the tradition and the heritage of the cowboy way of life. Western Horseman magazine, an old friend with a new look at the Western way of life.
The Mustang Heritage Foundation is committed to increasing successful adoptions of Mustangs to better manage the future and health of the wild herds. Gentled Mustangs make great companions, trail horses, and competitors. New programs support trainers that have the skills and facilities to work with Mustangs. But we need your help and support. Please consider a donation today. Visit MustangHeritageFoundation.org for more information on volunteering, adopting, or becoming involved in the trainer incentive programs. The Mustang Heritage Foundation. Our land, our horse.
Welcome back to Extreme Mustang Makeover. So what kind of person wants to harness the power of a wild Nevada Mustang in only 100 days? Let's meet a few of them.
Good boy!
I'm Holly Davis. I'm from Whitehall, Montana, and we're here to pick our Mustang up today in Reno. My husband also has a horse, or I'm picking his up today because he's home working, and so we're doing it together. It's a husband and wife project, and we're looking forward to showing up there with our Mustangs in September.
My name is Jennifer Baird, and I'm from Chinook, Montana, well, north of Chinook. I just finished college a year ago, and I've been training horses for the last 3 years. I've never trained a Mustang. I was told, when I told him my number, he said that's him on the wall, and he was jumping over a fence, and I really hope that's not him.
7511, the lucky number, right? I'm Wolfgang. I'm from Gilroy, California. Well, I love Mustangs, and I think the preservation of these animals is very important. All right, well, here it is. Number 7511. Remember that number. Again, I'll see you in a few months, I guess, in Fort Worth, Texas.
My name is Kathy Smothers, and I'm from Oakview, California, and I do horses for a living. My process is kind of different with each horse. I do the coined phrase of natural horsemanship. I have like 6 of them, and they're just phenomenal. My expectations are just to do the best job I can do. Be the best that I can be for this horse and give him the best chance he can have. He looks pretty special, like they all are. They're all special.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
My name is Ray Harris. I'm from Starbright Riding Academy in Norco, California. Horsetown, USA. Lots of horse people there. So they're all excited about this as well because they know we're doing this. I came down with my wife, Pippa, and my 6 kids, and I've trained a few of the Mustangs, and I like them. They're a good horse and kind of a patriotic horse for me, you know.
That's so cool. We're a little excited.
Gosh, I want to put 2 years of training in 3 months. I've got my idea of what the best horse is going to look like. I'm just going to try to get as close to that as I can and see what happens. So we'll just, like I said, get started. I'm a little antsy right now. I wish I was home already.
My name is Rachel Wall. I'm a senior at Texas A&M University in College Station, and I'm here with a Mustang program to adopt a horse, and I'm from Cypress, Texas. I think it's a gelding, and he's not the biggest guy or big looker out there, but I think he's really submissive and maybe not so much high on the pecking order, so I think he'll be good to work with and kind of diamond in the roughs.
Since he's not banging up the trailers.
So put some feed and love into him and see where I'm at in September. So
know what? When I came here and I take a look at the horse, I said, I hope it's this horse. He was
the
here.
bay horse in the first
Yes,
pen?
he was here. And I looked, I took picture, I said, I hope this horse is here. You got lucky. Yeah. Why I'm doing this in Mustangs? Because I love to do this. I love to do this. Yeah. I think it's funny. I think it's very nice. This competition will be awesome. His name will be Gaucho.
My name is Lonnie Aragon. I'm from Colorado Springs, Colorado. I work for the Air Force Academy Equestrian Center. When I was 15 years old, I got in a lot of trouble, went to jail, and that's where I got involved with the Mustangs, was at the Wild Horse Program. They gave me a goal to see them succeed, gave me a goal to make myself want to succeed, pretty much. So, gave me hope.
I'm Michelle Vi, and I'm from Middletown, California. This is my daughter, Grace, and she's 7. She likes horses too. Doesn't like the idea of getting rid of this horse once we get it. A lot of potential out there. And a great breeding program. You know, the whole natural selection. I mean, you have sound, you know, good-footed, hardy horses that good minds. I'm excited. I saw him yesterday, but I like the horse I got. He's my type of horse. I'm excited.
I can't wait.
Play later.
Yeah.
Just stop somewhere over there.
This is going to be fun. I'm really confident. It's kind of an everyday thing, the way it is to me, the way it looks to me, but standing here and looking at all of them, I'm a little intimidated, but I will be ready to go when I get him home. I like him. He's flashy. Plenty of speed. I'm real excited about it. I can't wait to get this on the road. But, we'll be a handful. I don't know. I can't wait to find out how this goes. So we'll see you guys later.
When Extreme Mustang Makeover returns, more trainers meet their equine partners for the very first time, and expectations vary widely.
My expectations is right now just to get home safely.
I'll take a wild horse like this, and within 3 hours, I'll be riding downtown Oklahoma City.
Don't go away. It's more Extreme Mustang Makeover up next.
We are drawn to them. Their beauty, their grace, their unconditional love. With one glance, they understand you. They are magic. They set you free. Spending time with horses is like no other feeling in the world. Visit aqha.com to find out more about American quarter horses.
West Nile virus is still a deadly threat for virtually every horse in America. Protect your champion with West Nile Innovator, the original West Nile virus vaccine. West Nile Innovator has been proven safe and effective, with more than 20 million doses administered coast to coast. Ask your veterinarian for West Nile Innovator today. From Fort Dodge Animal Health, the official vaccines of the American Quarter Horse Association.
The Mustang Heritage Foundation is committed to increasing successful adoptions of Mustangs to better manage the future and health of the wild herds. Gentled Mustangs make great companions, trail horses, and competitors. New programs support trainers that have the skills and facilities to work with Mustangs. But we need your help and support. Please consider a donation today. Visit MustangHeritageFoundation.org for more information on volunteering, adopting, or becoming involved in the trainer incentive programs. The Mustang Heritage Foundation. Our land, our horse. In the next episode of Extreme Mustang Makeover, trainers from across America have picked up their wild Nevada Mustangs. That was the easy part. We'll follow the process from start to finish as these trainers pull out every trick in the book. 100 Mustangs, 100 trainers, and 100 days. Join us for the next episode of Extreme Mustang Makeover on RFD TV.
Well, when we were doing this application process, we didn't really take into consideration your ability to back up a trailer.
Get away, get away.
So hopefully your ability to back up a trailer doesn't correlate to your ability to train a horse.
I'm Mary Lee Brighton. I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah. I got into it for a lot of practical reasons, and I fell in love with them for just because they remind me of the horses that I experienced as a kid that I fell in love with, that are real. You know, they're real. They haven't been dumbed down. They haven't been counterfeited. They're that real horse that just gets to your heart. Oh, it already has a name. Its name is Joined at the Hip. And we're going to call it, and its name is Joy. And the reason it's joined at the hip is because that's what we're going to be for the next 3 months.
My name's Tom King. I'm from Winnemucca, Nevada. Lifetime resident of Nevada. Been here my whole life. My first horse was a Mustang. My cousin caught in 1965. It cost me $45. A lot of money back then. I thought it'd be fun to see 100 Mustangs in one place and to see 100 different trainers' techniques on riding horses at night. I'm always trying to learn different things. I just thought it'd be a neat experience.
My name is Stacy McGrady and I live in Hollister, which is in San Benito County in California. Okay, so how corny is this? But when I was a kid, I read the story about the Mustangs and how they were being rounded up and slaughtered and things. And I guess it just really affected me. Oh, he's adorable. He's very cute. He's definitely going to be a handful, though. We were talking about naming him WIT. It's W-W-I-T for What Was I Thinking?
Hello, my name is Greg Collier. I'm from Lubbock, Texas. I grew up on a family ranch around Dickens. I tame wild horses for a living. I'm used to all the wind. I'm from the West Texas area.
Wow, that's good.
There's a champion inside of every one of these horses, and a wild horse is just purely innocent. And it's an excellent opportunity to work from a point of confidence and courage, because that within the wild horse has not been destroyed. Everything's clear over there. We're headed back to Texas.
My name is Jeremy Dunn. I'm from Roseman, California. This is Steele, my son. You know, I'm really into the old vaquero Spanish traditions, and there's a lot of it in California. And, it's another way to follow my dream. It's all up to the horse, I'm gonna go at his speed, and if I only get a halter on him, then I only get a halter on him.
Well, I'm Kitty Lahman, and we're from Central Oregon, Prineville to be exact. It's a small community. We're backed up to many, many miles of BLM. We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so we really like it. When we first looked into this, they said that they're going to draw our horse. We don't get to pick. And at first I'm like, wait a minute, I don't like this idea. I don't have good luck. Oftentimes as a trainer, we have somebody bring a horse. We didn't pick it. Our job is to bring out the best of that horse. And he figured out how to put his head out. But he's smart about it, and that's nice to see. He's not panicking or realizing, oh, I'm stuck, let's panic.
We've met our 100 trainers, and they've met their Mustangs. Over the next 100 days, they'll rely on experience, mind, and muscle as they train to befriend their new companion.
I started off in this thinking wild horse like everyone else, and what I realized is I had a lot of misconceptions about these horses when I started, and I don't even know where they came from. And they have turned into me the most trustworthy horses that I've ever had.
I am so excited to see how this process is going to go over the next 100 days and to see these people come back and compete. They're going to rock, and I'm so thrilled about it.
100 Mustangs, 100 trainers, and 100 days. The goal? Historic Will Rogers Coliseum in Fort Worth, Texas, $25,000. Join us next time. The Extreme Mustang Makeover is far from over.
Are
you interested in adopting one of the Mustangs you've seen on Extreme Mustang Makeover? Well, you can. Following the competition on Saturday, September 22nd in Fort Worth, Texas, the participating Mustangs will be available for adoption to the public on Sunday, September 23rd at 10 a.m. The competition and adoption will take place at the Will Rogers Equestrian Center Watt Arena. During the competition, watch these trained Mustangs as they're judged on conditioning, groundwork, and a horse course. This is a unique opportunity to provide a home for a living legend, an American Mustang.
You've been watching an exclusive presentation of the Wide World of Horses. Visit us at wideworldofhorses.com.